How you doing today, guys? Welcome to my channel, and today we're gonna be doing these stairs with timbers and stepping stones. So this day was like a little bit rainy, like a rainy day, and here we see Francisco. He started to work to make some cuts in these timbers. Yeah, this was like a total rainy day. Started like in the morning, and it was like raining like three times in the same day. So that was kind of like a sad day, but yeah, we make it work. And here we see like we start to making cuts on the timbers, and we see, you can see right here, we start to make like the level, you know. Francisco's doing right now like he's just measuring this area. We're gonna cut like small piece of timber right here to put a level to the parking space, you know. We had to make sure the level is exactly matched about the parking, because we don't want people to have like some kind of injury there, like fell or something. So yeah, you can see right here we start already. This is the beginning of the first day. There was needing a little bit more down, a little more digging right here in this area. So I started doing myself, just digging a little bit more to make sure the timber is gonna perfect fit there. And Francisco was doing other stuff. Abraham is the other guy who's working with me already for 6 months probably. So he was doing like holes on the timber. Normally we do these holes just to put the like rebars. So we use that to hold the timber in place. So those rebar bars are like probably like 3 feet long sometimes, or 2 feet and a half, and they help to keep the timber in place. So that's something you want to make sure when you do these kind of stairs, because those river bars is gonna protect the timber to don't move. And right here, you know, I start to dig a little bit more, because well, when in the end we realized it wasn't necessary to dig that much, but we choose to do it in the beginning because just to have a better level about what we're doing here. So you can see like that was raining, so I bring this tarp with me, like to, you know, to be okay for the rain. So I don't want some of the tools that I was using to be wet, and plus, you know, I don't want the guys to be wet too. So we use that tarp to be protected from the rain. So here you can see Francisco's working on that area right now. I told Abraham at this point that he was I say like, hey, let's clean this area, because you know what, there was a lot of raining, so we don't want a lot of mud to be in this area. So we just want to keep the area clean, because it's better to keep it clean just because of the rain. You can see there, you know, I just leave because I was going to get the other materials, you know, to the rocks. I was going to buy like the stone dust. It's a material that we use for compact the area, and I was going to buy the pea gravel too. You know, it's like a little rocks, river rocks or something like that. So if you can see right here, Francisco started to work in the second. I mean, this was gonna be like a 3 stairs, you know, 3 level stairs. If I can explain myself like that. And so here you can see Abraham is trying to, you know, clean the rest of the area to keep it nice and clean. And right here, you know, Abraham start to make these holes and on the timbers. And here you can see me. I was trying to just push the river bar all the way down to just keep the timbers in place, you know. I mean, these metal pieces might help you with you know, for the timbers to don't move at all. It's always good to use that kind of stuff. And Abraham is just doing like you know, he using some screws too. You know, the screws we use is like 10 inches long, so it kind of like it goes good with these timbers, because the timbers are like 6 inches long. So you want to keep you want to make sure you get, if you have like 6 inches timbers, and you have to screw that. You make sure you got the like the 10 inches long screws. That's what we're using right here. Abraham's doing that part. And I was just make sure this part was make sure like yeah, that we're gonna get the right space for the stumps too. Like the stepping stones that we're gonna use, because that's one of the things that you can see there was raining at that moment too. At this job we had to do like two stairs. So the first one you can see right in front, or these guys are working right now. That was the other one was on that area. So this right now we actually working on the second stairs. That's gonna be connected to the garden area that people can come and eat on that area too. So this is actually a restaurant. So people sometimes like to eat outside. So they have a couple tables on that area, so people can come and just eat on that area. So it's a good place. It's kind of nice to eat outside sometimes. But you can see right here, we work at this area a little bit different. The first area we just the guys make a little bit mess, a little bit of mess, but in this area, everything worked better. And if you can see right here, you see the a lot of stones like all over the place. I mean, they have this retaining stone wall, like all that goes to side this place. But we had to remove some of those from the middle to create the stairs. But later on, I already asked the owner of this place. I say, hey, you know what? We actually can fix the retaining wall if you like to do that later on. So he said, like, yeah, I will take that, and later on we can just schedule that job too. But for now, it's just gonna stay like that until like they're ready to do it. So you can see Francisco is just now moving that piece. This area was a longer area. The first one, you can see the first one right here. You can see there's a little bit it's more short, this area, than the other one. But you can see right here we got like a lot of extra rocks. It was everywhere, so we just put rocks under, and then we start to compact the area. And there's this material right here, the one I'm just having on my hands right now, is it's like a plastic material, fabric or plastic material, something like that we use, for protection for the weeds and stuff like that. So we just use it on the first step because that's the one that's closer to the ground. We don't want the weeds to grow in between the rocks and or anything. So here's around just dumping some of the stump dust, and Francisco's trying to level the area, and so we're gonna be compact this area, so good, to make sure we don't have any problems, with the level of those stepping stones. So yeah, but that was a lot of work. This was at the second day, so we actually worked in these two stairs for 2 days, and that wasn't too bad. The first day was the worst. It was raining all day, and that was not fun. We gotta keep moving our tools inside the thing that I bring, for protect a little bit for the water. But here you can see Francisco just putting a little bit of more stuff in the. Abraham start to do like in the second stairs already. So and Francisco start to level the area and just doing like the compact little bit more the dust, stump dust. I'm sorry. Yeah, this material is good if you use it in bricks, doing like some patios and stuff. Like people use it for patios, and in this case we use it for these stairs, and it work. It keep everything good. So you gotta make sure. I mean, you don't have to add any water in this. You don't have to do it. It's just it looks like a concrete. It looks like a cement, Like it's a good, really good material. It's like right here, you can see it. I said, Francisco, let's bring a couple pieces in here, and we check it out how many, and make sure it's gonna take. Because you want to make sure you're gonna use exactly the pieces you want to use, because you don't want to use like 2.5 pieces. It's not gonna be too stable. And make sure to use like to measure before you do anything like that, and get the right amount of pieces you're gonna use. And otherwise, it might be a little bit. I don't know if I can explain that, but it's just like not gonna be perfect, because if you use only half of the stepping stone, it might look kind of weird or something else. So that's what we did here. We make sure everything will be okay, perfect. So Francisco's just started to do the second one there, and here you can see already Abraham start to work from the top stairs, making their way to the bottom. And in between those stepping stones, we're gonna put some of the pea gravel. The I just At the second day, I went to get those materials when the guys was working. So you can see there was it's gonna be a little bit of space in between those stepping stones to put the gravel, But you can see right here, it looks kind of cool. This was the Abraham just already start to put some of the pea gravel, and we make sure we get the same kind of gravel that we put on the garden area, to make sure they have almost the same, same materials and everything. So yeah, you can see right here, this is almost this one's almost done. They start to put all that gravel in between the stones, and everything was starting to look much better and better and better. So here, Ram's working hard. Ram's good. He's a good guy. He's been working for me for maybe 6 months already. Francisco worked for me for a long time, and so the good thing about Francisco is that he knows how to do a lot of these kind of jobs already. So I don't have to be worried about it, because he's already doing it. So he's already know how to do these kind of works. And so here you can see the other stairs, the second one, and we already got a lot of things done here already. So we're pretty much done in both areas. So we start to measure, man, all the stones, stepping stones, before we put it, all the materials down, because we want to make sure they match. So here, Abraham's happy. Just I think Francisco told him a joke or something. I mean, that was fun. We have fun this day. That was a perfect day. No rain or anything. So yeah, we cut this piece, and this area we actually did like 1, 2, 3, only 3 stairs. The other one was 4, because that was short but higher, and this one was like lower but longer. So that's what was the difference in between these two. So we actually use more material in this one, the second one, than what we used in the first one. But it wasn't too bad. And what I can say to you is, make sure when you get the timbers, you get the right timbers. Some people buy the wood that's not being treatment. Like this wood is gonna stay there for a long time, and they have the chemical that protect for the rain and water and everything, so it's gonna stay there for a long time. But if you don't use the right wood, if you use the wood that you use inside your house, it's not gonna work. I mean, it might be only last 2 years, but if you get the right materials of wood, if you get the right timbers, the one that they got this chemical treatment, it's gonna last for a long time. So that's something you have to make sure. I mean, cost of materials, timbers, these kind of timbers cost like $30 each piece. So I probably use like around maybe, well, that was 10, maybe 10 timbers of those. So I probably spend like between $400 in the timbers. And well, total and cost was like probably like one. Well, and then I buy the the pea gravel and everything else. So probably cost of materials and labor and everything. That was a lot, but only materials was probably like $1,200 in cost of this, plus labor. We work actually for 2 days there, and so this is the thing. These kind of jobs are like sometimes it's a lot of money that you have to put down. But if you do it yourself, it's just kind of like you don't pay somebody to do it. You're just gonna pay the cost of your materials and stuff. So it's you got the thing in the end, like you did a job on your own. But you can see right here, I was trying to just put the rocks back because there was a lot of rocks everywhere. And so same thing, I'm telling you one more time. I'm asking the owner, if later on we can fix this rock retaining wall. And he said like he would think, and later on we might be doing that project too. But for now, I think this is the way it's gonna stay for a little bit, and to like they're ready to do the next project. We actually gonna be working on this place a little bit more longer, because we have a lot of other things to do. Maybe later on I can bring you a couple more videos like this, so you can check it out, what other things we've been doing in this place. Yeah, a lot of things have to be done right here in this area. We're gonna have to put seed down, or put new grass and stuff like that, but that will be later on. Here you can see Francisco and is working to fix that area too. And I just telling the guys, if you can see the crack in between the parking and the timbers, and I say, hey, let's put some of the sand there to make sure it's gonna be sealed. You can see me right here. I was happy because the job was done, so I was trying to wash a little bit the stones like the on top, and the timbers, the stepping stones. So it worked a little bit. This is how it looks, and then we still have to do a little bit more stuff there, like put some seed down, grass, and this is how the other one looks. Thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe.